Welcome to another episode of the Small Member Squad podcast. We have your usual guys, Egg Platinum, Young Left,
Yes.
Tanner,
Yo, what's good?
and Brad.
Yeah, but never do.
All right. I got a hot topic for you boys. If we want to start off hot.
Yeah, what you got?
Okay. So, as much shit as I've given to Rockstar the past couple of weeks, they finally announced something good.
Oh,
And
you're talking
that's
about
a
the Max
Max
Payne
Payne?
remake?
A Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, yes.
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
cannot wait, man. Like, it's still like just being talked about, so it probably won't happen for another couple of years. But shit, dude.
Hey. You got, knowing Rockstar's development process, you'll have another 3 generations of consoles before the remakes come out.
Hell
I
yeah.
give it until 2030.
Well, you also
It's
saw
all-
their last remakes that they did.
No, but that's the thing, Tanner, is they're not doing it through a shitty fucking mobile company. They're doing it from the actual developers that did it
Rockstar is
before.
just giving money to the people
People
that
now.
developed it. I can't
Yeah.
remember. God damn it.
I don't remember their fucking studio, but yeah, they're essentially just taking the money from GTA 5 and funneling it into this right now. I
Remedy.
mean, some of it. Yeah. Which
Rockstar's
I'm
giving just a
excited
bunch of
for.
money to Remedy so that Remedy can make the game.
Yes, sir. Which means we'll get a Max Payne 1 and 2 game in the style of 3. 3 was very different comparatively to like the first two. I mean, it's just like when they came out. But as long as they keep the comic book cutscenes, I'm fine with it. Like that shit, it's such a cool like time frame. Like that whole LA fucking noir thing. He's like rogue
Oh,
cop
cool.
going to clean up New York, dude. Oh, so
I
good.
actually haven't played the Max Payne games.
Really fucking
Played-
good.
I haven't either. But
I'm gonna play the remakes.
That was lit.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, they even hold up to this day. It's just like very shitty to play them on PC because you got to go through a little bit of hoops to jump through.
Yeah.
But once you get through the hoops, great experience.
Like playing,
And they're only like a couple hours long, so
like playing Dead Souls or Dead Space. Dead Souls. Dead Space on PC. You can't play it on the Xbox Game Pass. It literally doesn't work.
yeah. True.
For bully.
You have to go in and change files, but because of how
Oh, that's
the
pretty good.
Xbox app installs things, you can't edit the files.
Yeah.
Oof.
I like that Rockstar's doing this. Maybe we will get some other shit like Bully and like they have a bunch of other fucking like companies that they could fucking and series that could be revived and shit. So be interesting to see if that does well, then maybe they fucking do another thing.
I kind of hope that it does because it would make it apparent to Rockstar that they just don't need to have their hands on everything. Just like, hey, give money to the company and have them do their job.
Well, a good company.
Good.
Let's state that.
Well, because Remedy made the original Max Payne games,
They
whereas
made all of them, all three.
where the company that remade the GTA trilogy didn't make the original games.
Well, yeah, they made the mobile versions of the games.
Oh, they did make the mobile versions of the games though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was their experience.
okay, never mind.
Yeah. Let's just, get some good old developers in here.
I say we have Brad make the game.
Yes, sir.
Just by himself.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Brad, can you make us Earth 2? You guys know about that controversy?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll explain shortly. But basically, Earth 2 is this fucking NFT fucking scam. I mean, scam right now, we'll say. You can buy virtual plots of land, but there's
Oh,
no fucking game to it or
I've heard
anything.
of that.
But recently, the developers of this fucking thing or whatever just called out this one YouTuber, and like they were just like, "Hey, you pussy, you want to criticize our game? You know this thing that's not even out yet. Why don't you fucking do it? You got a week." And they set all these parameters and shit, and he did most of it. He did a pretty fucking good job by himself, man. It's like
Man, I wish that I could do shit like that. That'd be so
that isn't
cool.
gonna end well. Like, why would
Make
you
them
even?
run their mouth.
No, I mean
Yeah.
just like
Eat their,
make
eat their
make
money.
like have
You know what
them
I'm gonna say.
get challenged to do something and be able to actually do it.
Nah, that was sick. It was pretty impressive too. Within like the short time frame he had, the fucking week or whatever, he did a lot to it. Like, god damn. And then their whole like response to it was like, he didn't have the right dimensions of the world. It wasn't clearly displayed anywhere, and they just like pettily picked through it. It just like didn't mention any of the good
Aw.
shit. It's like you guys are assholes, man. Fuck
Watch
y'all.
out. There's gonna be like very limited people buying it now just because of that shit.
I mean,
true.
I'd hope so. Fuck them. You don't deserve it anyway.
Mhm.
Shit's a scam to begin with.
Tanner, how many
Yeah.
NFTs do you have?
Good question.
How many
Lost
board
count.
apes
Right
do you own?
I don't have like 4 board apes.
How many
Um,
ape meetings have you gone to?
Well, I run them since I own them.
21.
Like, I have a good amount of them.
True. Didn't they dox the people that run those?
Well, they didn't dox me, so I have it through some shell companies.
He has a
So-
VPN.
Well, yeah, I got a VPN. I'm not sponsored yet, so if they want to sponsor me, I'm not going to shout their name out. But if any VPN wants to sponsor me, hit
He
me
has
up.
it
Insert
literally
VPN
through
name
the
here.
He is it literally through the shell company, the gas company, like the gas chain.
Like, yeah, I'm.
He
the
runs Shell.
CEO,
He's
whatever.
Mr. Shell.
I made like $4 billion this year off gas price gouging and all that. So
Hell yeah. Let's go,
Yeah,
I
price gouging.
specifically like to put oil into the ocean. That's my pastime. I
and
just
car
dump it
batteries.
in there. Yes, we make with car batteries. Just start chucking them.
Yeah. Well, it's good for the eels.
True,
I
dude.
look out for the eels. They're pretty cool looking.
They get stronger.
Right.
I didn't say how do eels recharge, man? There's no outlets in the ocean for them to plug
Batteries.
into.
Batteries, man.
They
Is it
suck
the
on a
sun
nice
or the
battery.
thunderstorms? This
Hell
just makes
yeah,
ADC a bunch.
dude.
Like
True.
Tesla.
Yes, the band.
You got recharged.
God
Thunderstruck
damn.
on repeat.
True. Oh fuck, man. So, what have you guys been up to? Austin and I have went to see something recently, but you guys have done anything?
I have gone back into 3D printing.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you printing?
A Cyclone right now, currently. And then at the end of that, there's a few other things I want to do, like a Charizard. And maybe a octopus with Shrek's head on
Printed
Hell
dildo yet?
it. A what?
A dildo yet?
Yeah, it's been done, sanded, and sold off already.
Yep.
The one that put up Austin's ass.
Tanner's the one that
Yes,
owns
sir.
it.
They
Hey, man.
requested one specifically in glow in the dark for some reason, but
Hey, I was about to buy a.
Well, you have to be able to see it when the lights are off. How else are you supposed to see?
thing to make a cast
That's fair.
dildo of my penis, so you cast your penis, and it'd be glow in the dark and it'd vibrate.
I've really wanted to buy those, but they're like $100.
Mm-hmm. I was really gonna throw it down.
I same, dude. One night I was fucked up enough to do
Yep.
it, and I just
Yep.
got paid. I
Ooh.
really should have. Would have been very funny down.
Really looked at him. I'm like, well, then my wife would have nothing for me, so she'd probably.
That's what I was
We don't
thinking. I was
need
thinking
you
the same
anymore,
thing.
Tanner.
This one's cool. It's glow in the dark and it vibrates. Yours doesn't do any of that.
That's what I was
Stealth,
thinking.
but
And it's the exact dimension of my penis.
exact
That
dimension.
thing's already large.
Yeah, man. It's like you'd be spending $200 for a dildo that size.
Ooh.
Yeah, true. Austin, when we gonna mold your cock and sell it as merch? We all sign it.
Whenever
How
someone
many
How-
subs?
someone
How many
someone has to request it. You said it's 100 for that thing.
Oh
100
yeah.
for the thing.
Oh.
Let's do 1,000. You know, nice good old nice
Hell
markup.
yeah.
100 plus the shipping,
I will etch my signature in with a Dremel.
and I will. Oh yeah, then we'll all sign it with a Dremel.
We will all personally use it one time for shipping.
Well, I've never shoved anything up my ass, so
Neither have I.
Didn't say you had to shove it up your ass.
I'm not putting it in my mouth.
Come on, dude. A
Like,
little ass in the
you're
mouth
not
never
clean it
hurt
enough.
anyone, bro.
Not clean it enough for me to do it.
Bro, you're
I don't
weak,
see how it is.
man.
Yet you eat ass. Yet you eat ass.
Well, yeah, of women. Or
Yeah.
me.
Well, what does that matter? What happens if we fucking were to shower right beforehand?
You guys are still nasty ass men.
Okay, and
Fuck you guys. No.
I'm sorry.
you wouldn't be gay for the boys, dude?
Come on, dude, take a banana.
I mean, I already know the answer.
No.
Oh my man. You're missing out on cuddles with the boys at night and kissing the homies goodnight.
Always kiss the homies goodnight.
And then
Weird.
giving them full top.
Well, first of all, I'm scared Zach would fuck me in the ass. Second of all, I'm scared of Austin jerking off 5 feet away from me. So
I'm also scared of that thought. But
like, honestly, that's what I'm more scared about.
look, you don't have to worry about me, man. You're not my type at first.
Thank
The
you.
decades
So-
since that.
Hold up.
That's
At
the best
first.
thing I've heard in a while.
At first.
Giving him some toppy? That's just because he's my homie. I'd always give my boy some toppy.
Well, Austin's waiting.
God,
You guys
How
have spent a lot of
fucking
time
funny would
together.
it be if I showed up at like 2 a.m. Just like, hey man, you ready? For
fuck?
what? What are we discussing videos or something?
I already uploaded the video. What do you?
God damn. Fuck it. I can't wait for that thing to come out.
We haven't talked about it at all.
No, we
Nope.
can't. For
Next week.
10 more days.
Yep.
Can't wait. Gonna be a good time. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
I will also be having a good stream on that day.
Oh, I thought you were
Uh,
gonna say when it goes up. I'm like, gonna be
Also
streaming
true.
when it goes up.
At
Damn.
that time, God. Actually, I might. Maybe I might do a 24-hour stream for it. I doubt anyone would be fucking watching my shit by that time, but like, I'm
No.
gonna watch it at that time. I'm number one fan, baby.
Number one, baby.
Just like
What's
China,
number
number
one?
one. Social credit went up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Austin and I saw Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That shit was pretty good.
It
I
was
didn't even know that was out.
good. Yeah, I didn't either. And
Yeah,
then my
same.
coworker was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go and see it tonight." I'm like, "Oh wait, hey Zach, you want to go see it tomorrow?" He's like, "All right."
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. We saw the first one. That was enjoyable. This one just as enjoyable, except you got the cast of Knuckles and Tails this time.
I fucking love Knuckles. He's my favorite Sonic character.
Did you guys see
He's
the end credit scene?
Nah, we
No,
left before that. Fuck that.
there are too many
I
fucking stupid kids in the theater.
Well, I had it spoiled for me. I don't know if you guys
Okay. I mean, you can say it. I don't really care.
Shadow
Oh
was
well,
introduced.
I mean,
huh?
that was
Shadow's
expected.
introduced.
Oh, Austin and I said that in the when we got to the car.
We were walking
I
out
was
in the
like, dude,
parking lot. We're like, "What's the next one? What's Sonic 3?" And we're like, "It's got to be
it
Shadows."
has to be Shadow. That's the
It's like
only thing that makes sense.
I'm assuming they defeat Dr. Robotnik, and they went through his files, and they have the oldest file they have from like the 1950s, and it's about Shadow, and it cuts to a scene of them like getting
Maria.
shot. You know,
I hope they fucking include that. Because Shadow is the first one out of any of the hedgehogs to have a fucking human relationship.
dude, Shadow was my favorite. The black and red.
He's cool as
That's
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah. Dude, there was like what was it, a PS2 game that I used to play all the time with
Mhm.
Shadow.
It was that, and it was on GameCube too.
Yeah, that generation.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Mine was Sonic Adventure 2. That's my shit.
Shadow the Hedgehog came out in 05.
Mine
Oh,
was.
Yep,
yeah.
Shadow
think
the
it was
Hedgehog was a
like.
good game.
I think it was. I think Sonic 3
Dude, I started.
that I
shit, I
played a
started
lot.
playing Sonic on Sega Genesis.
That's what Austin was saying. I owned all three of them in box when I was like collecting or whatever. That was like one of my cool things on Genesis. Was I owned all three of the Sonics, mainline Sonics. I didn't. There was a bunch of offshoots,
Oh no,
dude.
it was the second one.
That's a good one. Sonic and Knuckles, dude. Also banging game. But yeah, good movie overall. Knuckles is cool. I hope they do Shadow well.
They just
But he is the
completely
Edge
fuck it
Lord.
up.
I mean, they kind of could. He's kind of edgy. I don't know how they'll do it. Oh, I hope they introduce. Do you guys know who's fucking Oh my god. The fucking bat chick.
Rogue.
Oh,
Yeah, Rogue. God, dude. Best character in the Sonic universe. Though, had the worst levels in Sonic Adventure 2. Anytime you had to look for the Chaos Emeralds, it was shit. Unless you were in Pumpkin Hill Zone. Best level.
Pumpkin Hills.
Yes, sir, dude. It had a rap song over it. You ever listen to the Pumpkin Hill rap, dude? That shit bangs. It had a fucking. It's just a shitty beat, too. But that's my favorite Sonic game. Play Sonic Adventure 2. You don't have to play the first one. The second one's all you need.
How will I know what's going on in the story?
Huh? Well, that's great, Austin, because they don't line up at all. So it doesn't matter. They're two completely different stories.
Nah,
Get on
you
the
see,
Dreamcast.
you gotta start from the first Sonic game chronological and just play through them all.
No, do you know how many fucking games? Look it up right now. And how many fucking Sonic games there are? Because there's a lot.
I'm including the pinball games and everything.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot.
Oh my god, Sonic
More than you might think.
2022 Sonic Frontiers.
Yep,
What's
there's
that?
another one coming out.
31
probably
main
did.
Sonic titles. There's our
God.
dozens of spin-offs and games in other genres.
That's what, yeah. So 31 in the main line, and then a fuck ton in the
Oh yeah, and
Racing,
there's racing
educational,
games as well.
arcade, mobile titles.
The
Educational
racing games are
games.
fun. There's fighting games for the Dreamcast and shit. They've done it all with Sonic. Just like Mario.
Canceled games. Ooh.
Hmm.
There's not a
Canceled.
very long not a very long list.
Nope. They pretty much took that and was like, hey, what can we slap him on? What can we do with this guy? Or what can we do with these characters after? Like, why release games? Like, main series games when we can release racing games with all the characters.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Or remember the I think it was called like Sonic Racers or no, I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was like a hoverboard one.
yeah, it's yeah. Yeah. That game has an
Oh.
e-sport about it.
Wait,
That
that
is
is
like
that doesn't surprise me.
It's like
Well, Brett-
Sonic Riders or some shit.
Oh,
Hang on, let me make sure on this, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dude, Sonic Riders, baby. It's the one that it's the riding on the fucking hoverboards and shit. It's on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, people play that shit competitively.
does
I-
not surprise me.
We had it on the PlayStation 2 and my sister and I would get competitive with it.
Oh, God, Mike does and I would too.
I remember playing the game once. The controls were whack, and I was like, I'm never playing this again.
Oh,
I should give it a try on the
we,
GameCube.
His
we
last
played
words.
it we played it so much that it basically just became like muscle memory for the courses.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's cool shit. I should try it again. I want to fucking play through the Sly Cooper games though first. I think
Oh
that shit's
yeah,
gonna be
those are
good.
some good fucking games. And the
Yes,
first
sir.
one in particular has this nice mechanic where one hit kills.
Yes, sir.
No
Yeah,
help.
I love that shit, dude. I love old games where they just make it absurdly brutal.
Yeah, and there's no dodge or anything. You just have to jump out of the way.
Yeah. Just sneak, forehead. Just
Nah.
hide.
I'm an action man.
Oh, you're crazy, bro.
Action hero.
So Jack and Daxter's more your style. Got
Yeah.
you.
There is
Hell yeah.
I
oh,
think
Also-
that
there
and
was
Ratchet and
a
Clank.
there was a time. Oh, I love Ratchet and Clank, but there was a time
also
when
good games.
my sister and I we were playing Jack and Dexter, and we just got stuck on this part where we had to like collect eggs or some shit. We were just too young and stupid to figure out how to play the game.
Oh, dude, I remember having that. God damn, man. That shit happened to me in Ninja Gaiden. There was like a certain boss. I just couldn't fucking like understand the mechanics behind it. I just gave up. I just was like, fuck this. Damn, dude, you ripped,
Fuck.
huh?
You hit the gym,
You working
Tanner?
out again?
What? No, sorry, I was jamming out to music this entire time. This whole conversation's been going on.
Wow, that's
Oh,
kind of
boy.
fucked up, man.
I realized I
Oh.
hit Spotify open and I accidentally hit play, and I was like, oh, I might as well continue it. I was jamming out, but no, working out. The only working I do is jerking off my dick.
Nice. The best kind of jerking out. I love jerking off my dick.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the summer where I drop 20 pounds because I'm kind of fat.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you'd be
no,
jerking
like
it
mine.
more.
Like Quagmire and Family Guy. After
Mhm.
Quagmire just goes in that form.
Yeah.
Oh, I just went to go and grab my mail.
I'm gonna go grab my mail. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm fine.
God damn, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds this summer, so and keep it off.
Good for you, man.
I started last September. I was at 224, and I'm at like 245.
Oh yeah.
You want to know the fastest way to remove fat?
Lipo.
I mean, no. I
Let
mean,
go.
just grab a knife in your kitchen, start cutting.
I mean,
True, dude, and then you can make furniture with it.
There you go.
Calm
I'm
down
not-
there, buddy.
I'm not cutting off my skin. I'm just making a cut and pulling the fat out. Not cutting the skin off. I'll have a little droopy skin, but that'll be
Nah,
tiny.
dude, cut that shit
Nah,
off.
I'm
you don't
young
need the
enough.
skin. What good does that
Jesus
do you?
Christ.
Yeah, you don't need that shit.
Well, I'll be right back.
Yeesh.
Where the fuck are you? BRB Part 3, Andy? Man, nobody
Some
can
fish
sit
jerky
for an
does.
hour, huh? I'm just chilling. So, you guys watch anything interesting or anything?
No.
Nope, I am not.
Okay, well I have. I finished Psycho Bisco. It was really fucking good. Other than that, I haven't really watched. I watched Goodfellas again, and I watched American Psycho for the first time.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Actually,
movie's-
I can say I have watched the new Scream movie.
Oh, what the fuck?
They made an
How
another
is
one.
that? Yeah, I know the one that came out this year. How was that?
Actually, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be like a plain Jane reboot. It kind of plays off a little more like Halloween did for this latest one, but it didn't.
What does
involve a
that
satanic
mean?
feeling. Like they played off the original movies, like the
Interesting.
OG original ones.
So
Yeah, I love the first
it's a
Reboot.
I mean it's
It-
Scream
it's-
4. It's not a
No,
reimagining
it's like
of the
Scream 5 or 6 now, I think.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
Austin, Scream 4
Yeah.
was a thing that came out long ago. That's when the series started getting bad.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about Scream 4, I think so. The other part too is anyone that watches this and is a fan of the OG Scream knows Wes Craven was the director. In there they snuck little tidbits with his name in there too, and they just kept saying Fort Wes. I think that's kind of a cool little thing that they put in there
I like that, yeah. That's pretty
because he
fucking
passed
good.
away 7 years ago.
True, and he created a
But-
bunch of good movies. A lot of good horror movies.
He did, and in all honesty, I kind of like the new Scream. I will say that.
I'll have to watch it then. I like the original, so
And
I
they
just
did
wasn't-
play some original characters too.
yeah. I just wasn't sure about because the original worked so well because of the time frame. And the thing that felt off to me was it's like the current day and shit.
Hmm.
And there's so many cameras and shit. There's no way that shit would get
Well,
allowed.
see,
Mhm,
here's
mhm.
the thing. Well, here's the other thing too is that they did adapt it to modern times. Like there's actually some plays of logic there versus just running up the stairs instead of out the front door. But no,
Yeah.
basically, yeah, there's some logic in this movie, and I kind of dig it. It's some stuff will make you think like, okay, yeah, they're gonna take him to this, and then they're gonna die. It's like, oh yeah, that did happen, but then boom,
They're watching
Out
a
of
movie
nowhere.
of their friends dying.
I'm not leaving out spoilers.
Ah,
You just need
So
to watch
it
it, dude.
does
It's actually
happen.
pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll
like-
definitely check it out. I've been watching a lot of horror movies again. Shit's pretty good.
It's one to watch for sure.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
There's a few moments where you would almost want to consider breaking the fourth wall, kind of like how Deadpool did. I thought some of the characters were gonna look right at the screen like, "Oh yeah, hey, look at you! It's the audience. You want to see them die?" It almost brought on that vibe a few times.
Hell yeah. That's good stuff. You can't go wrong with that. Austin, what's one of your favorite horror movies? You big fan?
Ooh, I can't say that I've watched a lot of horror movies, but I can say that I did enjoy my experience watching Be Quiet.
Good movie?
Um, First one. I
Yeah.
I actually I think I watched the second one, but I can't remember it.
Oh, it probably wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one was pretty good. I didn't see the second one at all, but yeah, I liked the first one. I saw that shit at the nice theaters with the reclining
Oh yeah,
chairs
the
and shit.
Marcus theaters and shit.
Yes,
Oh,
sir, did.
so I know Austin, you and I, we used to watch a little bit of Dead Meat before at work, right?
Oh yeah.
On YouTube. So I forgot to note this just because it came back to mind. He's also in Scream as well.
Oh really? Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So like I said, it plays it to modern times in a weird way, but it's like pretty well done in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I like that then.
Wait, like he acted in the movie, or he like one of
Yeah,
his
like
videos made an appearance in the movie.
he's in there in a custom way. I
Oh
will
hell
leave it at
yeah.
that. It's a custom way.
So they're watching a video that's set in the universe.
I'm
I
not
get
saying if
it.
he's yeah, I'm not saying if it's a video or if he's there in person. I'm saying is he's in the movie. And I find it to be fucking cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
He's Billy and the other guy. It's two guys.
There are two killers? What?
Why are there two? Why'd you go up the stairs?
Look, man, the
Oh my
same thing
God.
could be said about anyone in a fucking Halloween movie.
Oh god, dude, no, yeah.
Oh shit. This guy, he's standing at my front door. I could go out the back or upstairs.
Also, the man never runs anywhere at all.
No. He just walks or teleports somehow mystically.
Hey, that's the same thing with Jason. Jason literally, it's chronologically in the video games, he can teleport anywhere on Camp Crystal Lake.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
yeah.
thing too. It's like Freddy goes to hell. Is it what is it? Jason goes to hell or
Jason
whatever.
Goes to Hell, yeah.
It's
That
like
movie,
fucking Freddy Krueger pulls his ass in too. I'm like, wait, what?
that movie's
Hmm.
whack.
There's a lot of black ones.
Yeah.
I feel like
I like-
horror movies, like as a whole, are kind of like I would love to see them taken more seriously, like they have more recently in movies.
That would be cool.
I think like there's some old ones that do it fucking well. Oh, but like at some point they just got so money hungry and they just didn't give a fuck anymore. So like there's an extent to like where you watch the series most of the time. Unless it's the Evil Dead movies and where they're all good.
Remember,
You guys ever fuck with
what
it?
was it Jason 10? I think it was, where he goes to space.
Yeah, and Jason X. Yes, sir.
It
I
was
kind
kind
of remember that.
That movie's ass.
really weird.
That movie's
Oh,
ass.
so they're speaking of NASA shit. Someone decided snuck along a giant cardboard box, and in that contained a gorilla suit.
Wait,
You
on
can imagine.
where?
Someone took a giant ass gorilla suit in a giant box aboard the ISS and scared the absolute fucking shit out of another astronaut. It looks so weird watching him go through like this. I'll have to tag you in it next time I see it, Austin.
Pretty fucking
It was just
good.
great.
Imagine that, like you're in space and all of a sudden a gorilla comes out of nowhere and starts coming at you.
It honestly feels like a SpongeBob moment. I don't know why.
But wait,
Wait a minute, you're
if
supposed to
you're
be
in
in
the
the
gorilla suit, then who's that?
That
Big
episode's
gorilla,
fucking weird.
big gorilla energy.
I like
Found it.
the mile-long spanking line.
Oh my god.
Hey, that made more sense than the fucking gorilla underwater, man.
Well, okay.
I have no
I'll
problem with the
spectate doing
gorilla
it.
underwater.
Okay,
Dude,
now
would
that I
you
think
guys
about it,
go
though,
through
there's like
that
a sea
line?
monkey. Only if
Would
I had
you-
like 3-foot long cushioning to my ass.
If I had the time for it.
Oh my god.
You know how long it would
Dude,
take to
but-
just crawl through that shit?
Dude, your ass would be annihilated and gone.
Before the first day, because you ain't getting through there in just a day. That
first
shit's like
100,
taking
like,
you
you're
a
gone.
Oh my
week.
gosh, imagine you're like crawling through and there's some people that are really fucking winding up and giving a good smack. Oh my god.
The further you go, the fucking harder it gets. So they're just like the more muscular the people are.
Is it
Yeah,
weird
they
we didn't know that as
purposefully,
kids?
everyone did an arm wrestling contest and they put it where the winner was at the back and the loser was at the front.
Yes, sir.
No.
But if you make it through, you get a T-shirt.
And a hat.
my
Yeah, he was number one.
He was number one.
Smitty Werben Jenkins, my favorite,
yeah,
my
but
hero.
Oh fuck.
What a fucking name, man, for a character.
dude, the guy was a legend. He was
True.
number one.
He was number one. No one can take that away from him.
No, it's
Yeah,
literally
you only
his
need
gravestone.
That's also true. Dude, they defiled a man's grave in that show.
They literally were grave robbers.
The Panty Raid.
Oh god.
Also,
There's the assault.
I always wanted to do that as a kid, just because of that episode. I never ever did, but like, the concept was always mad funny.
Do you know they actually stopped airing that episode
Yeah, it makes sense.
because of that?
That makes sense, dude. Of course, dude. There was probably kids way dumber than me. I thank God I was never dumb enough to actually do it. But
What about you, Tanner?
look,
You
it's
raid some
Tanner.
panties? Penny
you ever
drawers?
raid the panties?
No.
Guys, you want to go on a panty raid?
Going on a panty raid?
Show up to Austin's house.
You guys sound like a bunch of virgins.
Hey, I've had sex.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Fine.
I am a
You've
virgin.
been there when I've had it. Never in the same room, but I've came out and gave you guys high fives after.
After almost knocking her out.
Yeah, because I was going hard in the paint. What do you want from me?
Still sound like virgin.
Yeah, but I'm not. Is
Mm,
the thing.
Can't prove it.
Yeah,
I
you're right.
am.
You can
Yeah,
look at my
Austin, we know.
Neapolitan dick.
We know you are. It's literally a flag on her fucking wall, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, does virginity rock, or do you wish you could lose it?
I'll leave that to the imagination.
Yeah.
Let you
He wants to lose
decide.
it.
Hey, you know what's
But
funny
hey.
about that sign though.
Still a virgin. You want to help me lose it?
Oh no!
Nobody will ever know.
No, we've
Immediate
told it
block.
on the podcast. We've told it on
Oh,
the
yeah.
podcast. I don't remember what episode.
What a curse night.
Yeah,
through
that was
this.
a good night. That was a
What
good
a
night.
curse
I was
night.
joking like, that'd be funny to send. I was just like, oh, she blocked me.
Yeah, that would be fucking funny. Hang
Oh,
on,
that'd
you
be-
actually sent it? Yo, wait a second. God, it was what a crazy time.
You ever played
Oh my god. I had something that I was gonna bring up before then. I completely forgot it.
That's why I write things down.
Yes, writing things down. The act of taking notes. I didn't do that shit in high school, and I'm not doing it as an adult.
You wanna know what fucking that I'm not looking forward to doing that I have to do?
Hmm.
So on motherboards, the pieces connect in little plastic slots, and then they have little plastic hinges that go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for
Yeah, I
like
know
an
what you're talking
LCD
about.
cable. I'm gonna have to heat up that to the point that the metal underneath melts, but the plastic doesn't when I put a new one on.
Dude, that sounds like fucking fun, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
No. It doesn't sound like fun.
I mean, good luck with it. That's all I gotta say.
Pretty much. Yo, it's a doggo.
Chloe, you want to say hi?
Yes, sir.
Chloe's
The
a
best
big
girl.
baby.
Yeah, she loves Austin. What, Chloe? You love Austin? Yeah, you love Austin? Okay.
Let me just
Oh,
punch you
Austin's
in the
not here.
face.
He's not here.
Hmm.
Oh, she's sad about that.
Be like that sometimes.
But I had to take notes recently as an adult.
I take notes all the time.
Okay.
No, it's not. What?
I had to do, some certification. So I had to do a 2-day course, which was the most boring thing I've ever done in my entire life because I
I
know
feel
everything
that.
that was a part of it. So I really
Did you?
didn't really
Yeah.
take
So did
notes.
you need the notes? You didn't
like,
have to take the notes though.
I took notes just to be safe. Like it was an open book test, and the whole book we're going through, and he's like, "Yeah, you should make a note of this." So I made a note of it, and then when we got to the test, he gave us, I think it was like 3 hours to do 50 questions,
Oh,
and it had some math questions, but you didn't have to show your work, and it was multiple choice. I got it
Yeah.
done in half an hour,
Yeah.
and that's after reviewing it twice. Because I
Did you
went
have to
after I
did
got
you have
done.
to sit there and wait?
No, I got to leave, so I got paid for the
Good.
whole day. Like the first day was 8 hours of just mind-numbing shit, and then the second day we had to go over it again, and then not all over it, but finish it up, and then review, and then do the test. And I got the test done in probably 15 minutes, but then I spent 15 minutes going over each question again to make sure I got them right. And then I was like, all right, well, I got the first one done, and then it took another 15 minutes for the next person to get done. And then another 15 minutes for the next person to get done, who was the guy I was giving a ride. So he took another extra half an hour after.
Fuck
So I had to sit
him,
in my-
dude.
I had to sit in my car and wait.
Yeah,
And
I
I
would have
learned-
just left to go
I-
grab food, dude. That's all
I
I'm saying.
Well, it was right after lunch when we took the test, so I wasn't hungry. But I
Fuck
have a
that.
huge gripe with the HBO Max app. Fuck that app.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I hate that fucking app. I like you can
Yeah.
download what you want to watch, and you watch. I click download, and I see the circle fill up, and it says I can play it as downloaded, so I don't have to use data. And then when I go to use it at work, on lunch or something, when I watch Game of Thrones, it says it didn't download, or an error happened.
I've had that happen to me with the
All
Voodoo
the
app.
fucking time.
Really?
Haven't done it
I've
with the
never had
Voodoo.
that happen with my fucking HBO thing. Because I did that before I went to the indie. I downloaded like a couple of movies and like a couple of Nathan For You episodes.
Mm.
And yeah, they played pretty much all fine.
I think it's only Game of Thrones that it did it
Okay.
for me, because it never did when I like downloaded Peacemaker or some other show I watched. But every time
Interesting.
I download an HBO like a Game of Thrones, it might download it, but then also when you go to play it, it might fucking say it's an error happened.
No, that's
Fuck that app.
whack.
Fuck it.
True.
And the Hulu app is trash too. Fuck that app. Trash as shit.
A lot of
True.
apps are
Geolocating
really
shit is fucking
trashy.
trash.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
My
If you wanna look
Spotify
at-
glitches out now all the time.
Spotify glitched out like one time when I was middle of list. Like I went to go play it, so I hit play and it started playing. And then like 2 seconds later, it fucking stopped and closed the app. So I opened the app again and it's like, you got to log back in. I'm like, why? Okay.
Oh, mine does that sometimes, but I never have to log back in. Mine will
did it
just
once.
close randomly, and I'm like, what the
Oh, yeah.
fuck? All
Well,
right.
apparently it happened everywhere.
Well, so
Nah.
it didn't happen for me, but what does happen for me is that it'll be like playing a song, but it won't show it at the bottom, like the little banner, so it doesn't think that it's playing any music. It's weird.
Huh.
And I have to restart
Well,
the
yeah,
app.
it did that, and I tried to sign in, and like it already had everything autofilled. And I clicked login, and it said something happened. And I checked Twitter immediately to see what happened. And apparently, everybody was having that problem. And everybody's like, "Fuck, I gotta switch to some other shitty fucking thing." So I'm like, "Okay, at least I'm not alone." But yeah, that fucking sucked on Spotify.
I'm
Other than
gonna
that, I've had
switch
no
to
problem.
YouTube Music.
Fuck no.
What the fuck?
I'm about to use Pandora before I switch to
Yeah.
YouTube Music.
Dude, I'd rather use Apple Music, and I think if I was
Ew.
gonna use Apple Music, I would just stop listening to music.
Yeah, that's what my parents
I could
do.
not do that. I could not
know.
stop listening to music.
I think, fuck, I wish I could look at my stats for last year, but how many hours I listen to Spotify?
Dude, I listen to Spotify like 2/3 of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Pretty much.
For me, it's pretty much the entire time I'm at work, so yeah, at least 8 hours a day.
Same.
During the summer, 13 hours a day, the whole day.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts and shit through there at work, so that and music. So
Podcast music. It depends on my mood. And if a new podcast, like some shows come out during certain days, I'll listen to those.
oh, dude, I've been hooked on the Chris Chan documentary. That shit's crazy. Like, dude, the amount of shit that he has put through, can't believe it. But I digress. He deserves it all.
I've been listening to a lot of crime and sports.
Great
Small Mike Squad
podcast.
podcast. I've been listening to
Great
that a lot.
podcast.
I hate hearing my own voice. The last podcast I listened to, my voice was very quiet, so now I'm trying to talk a little louder and be more present in it.
Nice.
So, because I'm very self-centered and egotistical, so
I
like to hear
couldn't
myself
hear
talk
you
a little
like
bit.
almost the entire
Well,
time
I
last
think I
week, but I didn't
figured
say
it out because
anything.
it's got like the fucking crisp thing, the noise suppression. I turned that
Yeah.
on because my chair kind of fucking squeaks. And then when
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
fucking hear that the entire fucking episode because I was
I
being a
just
lazy
realized
fuck.
mine's on too. I don't want that.
Yeah, so I turned it off. And
Oh,
hopefully
yeah.
this episode I sound better.
Oh, you definitely
then I
sound a
got-
lot better.
I moved the mic
Yeah.
closer to my face, and I need to find out a different headphone situation because this shit's pissing me the fuck off. Because I have it running through my microphone, which is, I mean, now that I'm kind of doing it, it's nice. But I hate this headset. I hate it. And
You don't like the
I can hear
Turtle
myself.
Beaches?
bro, I remember I had a pair like this before when the Xbox One just came out, and I broke those motherfuckers out for game of 2K.
So what you're gonna
Like-
do to that pair eventually?
Like, well, I've changed my ways. I'm a lot calmer of a man since becoming a dad and being married and all that.
AJ's
dude,
gonna break them.
Dude, he is a menace. Like, he
I
keeps trying to
saw
stand, like,
Jade sent a video of him this morning standing on the TV stand And I was
Yeah.
like, "Is this man gonna jump from a TV stand onto the trampoline? Like, that
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
gotta look
fun
into my
as fuck."
lease, but I think I'm gonna mount my TV so he can't touch it because there's fingerprints all over my goddamn. I don't know how my TV's not broken. And then I got home one day and my TV's off the stand, like on the back of the pushing on back of the stand and hitting the wall of the
Oh
stand.
my
And I'm like,
gosh.
what the fuck? And they're napping, so I'm like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I didn't see he did that. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
then my
they also like if you can't mount it to the wall, they have those stands that have a mount bit
yeah,
to them.
but
True.
it
Yeah.
doesn't look as clean, man. It doesn't look as clean.
But if that's what you gotta do, man.
Eh, eh.
Yeah, fucking. He can repair it. What?
Yeah, it's
There's a
just
fucking
drywall.
holes,
No, I
dude. You just
can't.
fucking
What the fuck?
I
Can't get a
can.
TV
balls.
panel. Oh, are you talking about in
Yeah, no,
Cut
no,
the
no, the
drywall?
wall,
a
the wall,
wall.
the
Oh,
wall, the wall. Not,
I
not the
was
fucking
talking
TV.
about the
wall can be
TV. I'm like, you
replaced.
can't
Dude,
get
fuck the
TV parts. You
TV.
can't get the LCD panel. Those are like
No, 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 no.
fucking impossible to get.
I'd rather buy a new TV. But then my couch is kind of next to my PC, so sometimes like this morning he was trying to stand on my computer.
When? Oh,
And then I had
yeah,
my
that's
fucking
fucked.
laptop on the table, and he climbed up on the chair, and he was picking it up, ready to fucking throw it off. And I caught it in time. Ah, no. So I need to be more aware of where I put things, and learn his evil heart and what he wants to do. He just likes to destroy. I guess that's all boys, like myself back in the day. But yeah, I
I
had a
did the
pair of
same shit.
Yep.
this, and I lost a pro-am game with a friend. I just fucking just fucking like that. I probably froze, but I fucking smacked my headphones and I broke both of the ear cup drivers.
I never broke anything while gaming. I
Bro,
can't
I
believe you
did.
guys are like insane.
ear
You guys
rails
are built.
I've snapped
and
The
broke
discs
most
in
I did
half,
was
destroyed controllers.
I've destroyed maybe 2 controllers. One intentionally, the other one was fucking pure rage moment on PlayStation 2.
PS2 controllers. I went through like crazy because I kept fucking breaking them.
We
And
so
360.
on the 360 we had it was my two younger brothers and I that played it, and we would have to play offline split screen on MW2 because that was the only game that we had that could play 3 players at one time. And it would always be my younger brother and I against my youngest brother. And he ended up smashing the controller on the ground so many times that all of the plastic piece, like the gray plastic at the bottom, that completely just broke off, as well as the thing for holding the battery in place. So the only way that you could use the controller
Hell no.
was with the cable.
Damn.
God damn.
It
Yeah,
was-
I've learned from like having expensive controllers, like in GameCubes and shit. Gotta keep them safe.
Yeah, you do.
So
This rabbit behind me is really fucking annoying me. It just keeps drinking water. And I'm glad you guys can't hear it, but I can hear it.
Oh, I can
perfectly.
hear it. I can
when
hear
you're
it very well.
talking, when you're talking.
Really pissing me off. This rabbit always fucking does it in the least, like, the worst times. I've at one point taken the water bottle away. That's like, it sounds bad, but she could hold off 20 minutes to drink her fucking water, just chugging it. She chugs.
That's what my dog
Dude.
does too.
I was gonna
think
say
she just feels
we give my dog water and he chugs like half of the bowl right away.
Yeah. Fuck that rabbit. But we're getting another
My
one.
dog don't know me enough to breathe.
why?
Wait, you're getting in another one?
Yeah, because if they
Why don't you get something like chickens? That way you can start growing eggs and shit, and then we can have a monopoly on the eggs because stores can't get them, Tanner.
growing eggs.
No, we fucking we get chickens for that.
You said growing eggs. We could start growing
We
eggs.
well, the chickens will produce eggs, and then
Yeah.
we have a monopoly on the eggs.
I wanted a parrot because I listened to, I think it was a Small Town Murder recently, Shout out to those guys. But there was a parrot at the scene, at the crime scene, where the parrot's last words, because they get bonded to their owner. Last words are "Don't fucking shoot," and it says it in the owner's voice. And ever since then, I wanted a parrot because I want.
And they're really cool, but you have to have a specific cage and shit for 'em.
And then you have
You
to
gotta-
have them in your will because they live longer than people.
Yeah. True.
But my wife shot that down, but wants to get a rabbit, so I had to specify it has to be a long-haired rabbit because those are fucking cute. And if the world ever goes to shit, that's 2 quick meals for me. They're
See,
not
but
gonna take-
if you
No.
got chickens, dude, you could have infinite meals.
No,
but
see,
the-
Tanner's going to start breeding the rabbits and start
that's
selling them.
No, he's not.
No, he won't. He won't do that.
Do you know how fucking much rabbits fuck? You have to like control that shit very well, otherwise you have a fucking epidemic on your hands.
literally. The one we're
Yeah, they go
getting,
like brats.
That's
the
just
person's from Eau Claire, right?
That's when you
And we're
just
meeting
start
in Tacoma.
eating them for snacks, you know.
It sounds like a lot of fucking work. And they start getting inbred if you don't, introduce new ones to it, and
Like popcorn shrimp.
fucking
rabbits.
like pet rabbits do not taste good. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe it's white people who own a majority, so white people don't know how to season food. So I think that could be the problem.
Nah, rabbit's just a pretty shit meat in general.
Yeah, but if I had to, I'm way, I'll eat them before I eat my dog, because her meat's probably fucking rank. Not gonna lie, she's fucking cracked out all the time.
It's true.
She's just fucking high on crack. Right now she's got a ball on the couch.
Let's see, that's where the chickens come in.
I don't think I can own chicken. I mean, I guess I can't own a rabbit right now at my current place, but we do anyways. So
And you're getting
Or you
another
can-
one.
we're getting another. Yeah. Well, the last people lived in this place because it's a newer one. They had 4 cats, and you're only allowed 2. The only way we know that is because it was my wife's uncle, and she had to take 2 of the cats when they had to get home inspected for a car ride. And I still haven't had my house inspected since I moved in last year. So,
Oh, so we can start cooking meth? Like, that's a go, right?
Oh my.
Breaking Bad?
you see, fucking Jesse and Walt are gonna be on Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin, have you watched Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
I don't like how you said "yeah" there, man.
He
Yeah.
also
Well,
took a hit.
it's because we've talked about it and we watched the movie together, Tanner.
That's right, we did. That's right.
The one that hasn't watched it.
There was I wish I watched like the last episode of Breaking Bad before I watched it.
Yeah, I was a little lost.
Yeah, because it was a couple years since I watched Breaking Bad. But it
They
was a
don't
bang.
really do a recap or anything.
No, they just throw you in. Which,
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they did that with the Sopranos movie as well. I
that one's
kind of
different.
like-
That one's a
I mean,
prequel.
a bit.
It's a prequel.
Still.
And then the Breaking Bad movie was after the series, like immediately after. So the Sopranos ones was a prequel.
I really
And
don't know, man.
The Sopranos ones that movie was worse than the Breaking Bad one. Just
I mean,
yeah,
true. It's not good.
it's not good, but it also makes you hate a character that you already hate even more.
Yeah.
Go for it. Get back here.
So Austin, you need to watch The Sopranos, bro.
HBO Max.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It's all right.
It's one of my top shows. I think it's better than Breaking Bad, in my opinion.
Pretty good.
Have you watched Community yet, Austin?
no.
Oh, you watched a couple episodes at my house. I remember that. I mean, I don't
Wait,
know what
which
you were
one was
watching.
that?
The one with Donald Glover and they're at the college. I showed you. They had the zombie outbreak episode. I showed you that one.
Um, I remember sitting there, but I don't remember any of the show.
Damn, man, that was my favorite episode too, man. You don't remember it?
That's a good show.
No, I'm like it's like I'm when I'm trying to remember it. Right now? I'm sitting down at I'm sitting on the couch at your place. I'm looking at the TV and it's just fucking blank.
Donald Glover's character shows up to the Halloween party as what's her face from Alien with a
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Lee Curtis. Sigourney
Mhm.
Weaver.
yeah, and Abed was the alien, but then the girls don't want to talk to Troy, so he changed to a sexy Dracula. And then there was a zombie outbreak, tainted meat that the dean got. So then they had to go through the whole fucking thing, and then it was Troy and Abed and what's his name? Main character dude, I can't remember his name. Zach.
I don't remember. It was like Jim or some shit. I kind of didn't like him, so I didn't really pay attention to his name.
Purposely a douche, but they were walking through the basement through some racks, and all of a sudden a cat fucking jumps past, and they're like, "Oh, whew, it was just a cat." And then it does it again. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, that's a good fucking show. I like the D&D episode. All right.
Why are you talking at me, dude?
Anyway, this has been a good episode, huh?
Yeah.
You ready to wrap? Or we got anything?
No. Sounds
All
good to
right.
me.
All right.
He's pretty lit.
Well, thank you guys for coming out to another great episode of the Small Member Squad podcast. Make sure to leave a like down below and a fucking sub and do all that good shit. And just fucking, leave a comment. We'll read it. Bye for now,
Bye.
bitch.